Welcome to our newest episode about Yakuza. Subscribe our channel and enjoy. Yakuza, the organized crime syndicates of Japan, have a long and storied history. The Yakuza first emerged in the early 17th century, during the Edo period, as street vendors and gamblers who formed loose alliances for mutual protection. Over time, these groups became more formalized, adopting rituals and codes of conduct that set them apart from other criminal organizations. The Yakuza have a complex hierarchy, with members arranged in a strict hierarchy based on their status and level of loyalty. The head of a Yakuza organization is known as an Oyabun, or father, while his underlings are known as Kobun, or children. The Yakuza are also known for their distinctive tattoos, which cover much of their bodies and symbolize their allegiance to a particular gang. Throughout their history, the Yakuza have been involved in a wide range of criminal activities, including extortion, racketeering, drug trafficking, and prostitution. They are also known for their involvement in the Japanese entertainment industry, where they operate as talent agencies, managing the careers of actors, singers, and other performers. The Yakuza have a reputation for violence and ruthlessness, and they have been responsible for a number of high-profile murders and assassinations over the years. However, they also have a code of honor known as the Yakuza Way, or Ninkyo Dantai, which emphasizes loyalty, courage, and the importance of repaying debts. Despite their illegal activities, the Yakuza have long been a part of Japanese society, and they have even been romanticized in Japanese popular culture. However, in recent years, the Japanese government has stepped up its efforts to crack down on organized crime, passing a series of laws aimed at curbing the activities of the Yakuza. As a result, many Yakuza groups have gone underground or disbanded altogether. Despite these challenges, the Yakuza remain a powerful and influential force in Japan, and their legacy is sure to be felt for many years to come. The Yakuza, Japan's notorious organized crime syndicates, have a rich and complex history dating back several centuries. While they are often associated with illegal activities such as extortion, gambling, and drug trafficking, the Yakuza have also played a role in Japanese society as a source of protection and community support. In the early days of the Yakuza, their members were known as takiya, or street vendors, who banded together for mutual protection against rival gangs. Over time, they evolved into more formalized organizations, adopting a strict hierarchy and a code of conduct known as the Yakuza Way. One of the most distinctive aspects of the Yakuza is their use of elaborate tattoos, which cover much of their bodies and serve as a symbol of their allegiance to a particular gang. These tattoos are often highly detailed, with images of dragons, tigers, and other mythological creatures. Despite their reputation for violence and criminal activity, the Yakuza have also been known to engage in acts of philanthropy and community service. For example, they have been known to organize disaster relief efforts in the wake of natural disasters and to provide support to the families of fallen police officers. In recent years, however, the Japanese government has stepped up its efforts to crack down on organized crime, passing a series of laws aimed at curbing the activities of the Yakuza. As a result, many Yakuza groups have gone underground or shifted their focus to more legitimate businesses. Despite these challenges, the Yakuza remain a powerful and influential force in Japan, with an estimated 50,000 members spread across several dozen different organizations. Their influence extends to many aspects of Japanese society, including politics, entertainment, and business. And while they may be shrouded in secrecy and controversy, the Yakuza continue to fascinate and intrigue people around the world with their unique history and culture. The Yakuza are also known for their intricate rituals and codes of conduct, which have been passed down through generations of members. These codes emphasize loyalty, respect, and discipline, and are seen as a way to maintain order and honor within the organization. One of the most important rituals in Yakuza culture is known as the Sakazuki ceremony. This ceremony involves the exchange of sake cups between two members, symbolizing a bond of trust and loyalty. The Yakuza also have their own language, known as Yakuzago, which is used to communicate with one another in a secret code. In addition to their criminal activities, the Yakuza have also been involved in politics and other aspects of Japanese society. Some Yakuza groups have even formed alliances with politicians and business leaders, using their influence to gain access to resources and protect their interests. Despite their significant influence and power, the Yakuza have also faced a number of challenges in recent years. The Japanese government has enacted tough new laws aimed at curbing their activities, and many Yakuza groups have struggled to adapt to a changing landscape. Some have even turned to more legitimate businesses, such as real estate and finance, in an effort to stay afloat. Despite these challenges, however, the Yakuza remain an enduring and iconic part of Japanese culture, with a legacy that extends back several centuries. And while their activities may be controversial, the Yakuza's unique history, rituals, and codes of conduct continue to fascinate and captivate people around the world. One of the most infamous incidents in the history of the Yakuza occurred in the 1990s, when a gang war broke out between two major groups, the Yamaguchi-gumi and the Kobe-based Yamakan-gumi. The conflict, which was sparked by a dispute over territory and profits from the drug trade, resulted in a wave of violence that left dozens dead and scores more injured. The Yakuza's involvement in the drug trade has been a source of controversy and concern for many years. While some Yakuza groups have been known to traffic in illegal drugs such as methamphetamine and MDMA, others have focused on more traditional forms of organized crime, such as gambling and loan sharking. In recent years, the Japanese government has taken a more aggressive stance against the Yakuza, enacting a series of laws aimed at cracking down on their activities. These laws have made it easier to prosecute Yakuza members and to freeze their assets, and have forced many groups to restructure or disband altogether. Despite these challenges, the Yakuza remain a powerful and influential force in Japan. They have been the subject of numerous books, films, and television shows, and continue to fascinate people around the world with their unique history and culture. Whether viewed as a source of criminal activity or as a symbol of Japan's complex social and cultural landscape, the Yakuza remain one of the most intriguing and enigmatic organizations in the world today. One notable aspect of the Yakuza culture is their use of body art, such as tattoos. Yakuza members typically adorn their bodies with intricate and highly symbolic tattoos, which can cover large portions of their bodies. These tattoos often depict mythological creatures, traditional Japanese motifs, and other designs that carry deep meaning within Yakuza culture. However, tattoos are also heavily stigmatized in Japanese society, and many public places such as public baths, gyms, and swimming pools prohibit entry to those with tattoos. This has led to difficulties for Yakuza members, who often struggle to hide their tattoos and blend in with the broader society. Another aspect of Yakuza culture is their adherence to Bushido, or the samurai code of honor. Yakuza members view themselves as modern-day samurai, and place great emphasis on concepts such as loyalty, honor, and sacrifice. They often see themselves as protectors of their communities, and will go to great lengths to defend the people and places they consider to be under their protection. Despite their notoriety, the Yakuza have also been known to engage in acts of philanthropy and community service. Many Yakuza groups sponsor festivals and other events in their local communities, and some have even been known to provide aid and support to victims of natural disasters. However, the Yakuza's ties to criminal activity have made it difficult for them to participate in mainstream society, and many Yakuza members continue to face discrimination and marginalization. Nevertheless, the Yakuza remain an integral and fascinating part of Japanese culture, with a history and legacy that spans many centuries. One more unique aspect of the Yakuza is their organizational structure, which is highly hierarchical and based on strict codes of conduct. Each Yakuza group is organized into a series of divisions, with each division led by a senior member known as an Oyabun. Below the Oyabun are a series of subordinates, known as Kobun, who are expected to show loyalty and respect to their superiors. The Yakuza also have a complex system of initiation and membership. Prospective members, known as shinogi, must undergo a series of tests and trials to prove their loyalty and commitment to the organization. Once they are accepted into the group, they are required to adhere to strict codes of conduct, including a prohibition on revealing any information about the Yakuza's activities or members. One aspect of the Yakuza's history that is often overlooked is their role in shaping modern Japanese society. In the post-war period, many Yakuza groups played a key role in the country's reconstruction, providing essential services such as transportation, construction, and security in the absence of a functioning government. However, the Yakuza's involvement in criminal activity has also had a negative impact on Japanese society, contributing to high levels of violence, corruption, and social unrest. In recent years, the Japanese government has taken a more aggressive stance against the Yakuza, enacting a series of laws aimed at curtailing their activities and limiting their influence. Despite these challenges, the Yakuza remain a resilient and enduring organization, with a rich and complex history that continues to fascinate people around the world. Whether viewed as a source of criminal activity or as a symbol of Japanese culture and tradition, the Yakuza are an integral and fascinating part of the global criminal landscape. Thank you for watching, subscribe our channel and see you in next episodes.